Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back inside the Menominee Rec Center, or the Marinette Rec Center, rather, wrong side of the border. Dan Harderbrook, glad to have you along, M123 FM. It is Game 2 of the 2022 Battle at the Rec, the Bantam 14U Division in action this weekend. And every weekend throughout December and January, they hold a different age division in the Battle at the Rec. This is the 14U weekend at State Savings Bank Hockey. Our pregame coverage brought to you by Newberry Motors, just down the road from High Prices. Big thank you to Kevin and his team for all that they do for our community. Other sponsors this weekend include Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center, French Trucking, Lady Killers Pest Control, Timber Products Company of Munising, Hidden Estates, Northern Star Chiropractic, Lewis County Veteran Services Office, Pickleman's Total One Stop, the Newberry Subway and the Newberry News. Special shout out to Coach Phil Berger and the entire team at Zephyr Fuel. They are your presenting sponsors this weekend. Stop by and see Phil, Izzy, the crew down at Zephyr Fuel in Manistique. And I know very soon, the very first ever Zephyr Fuel hockey commercial going to be hitting the airwaves. Hope things are well back in the UP. We are just across the border over into Wisconsin, Central Time Zone. And we have just finished the Zamboni break. Both teams getting ready to take the ice for their 5-minute warm-up. As we said, Game 2 of the M&M Thunder Battle at the Rec, sponsored by the Wisconsin Area Hockey Associations and USA Hockey. The opponent here in Game 2 for State Savings Bank is the McFarland Youth Spartans. They are head coached by Adrian McCumb, assisted by Paul Wellington and Nate DeTauser. They, on their roster, go about 12 deep, so it'll be about 10 skaters, 11 skaters, and a goaltender. This will be a much more even matchup than the first one. Earlier this afternoon, State Savings Bank ran into a very good, very fast skating Shaw hockey team, and Shaw won that game 3-1. Oliver Severance had a power play goal to put State Savings Bank on top 1-0 in that contest. They led it through one period of play, but then ran into some problems. Shaw got a couple of goals in the second period. A penalty-filled third period kept a already short-handed State Savings Bank roster even lessened and limited their opportunities. They were outshot in that contest as well. Paul Irving and Kevin Schrader leading the team this weekend in this tournament. Roster includes number 2, Davin McNamara, number 3, Adeline Irving, number 5, Isaac Rondo, number 12, Joe Noble, 18, Finn Price, 19, Levi Brajink, 25, Oliver Severance, 27, Olivia Tiglis, Logan Lusk, the goaltender, number 30, Luke Benish wearing 51. This is a team that was already without second-year players, freshman Colin Bolda, Levi Mackey, and Jonas Cornell, who made the JV team. AJ Berger was the leading scorer as State Savings Bank in their greens this game have taken the ice. Made the varsity program, did Berger. The team playing this weekend without Oren Shalom, who is inactive, and Levi Westcombe had prior engagements this weekend. So 10 skaters and a goaltender for State Savings Bank. They will be in the greens here for this contest, and we are glad to have you along. It is the Newberry Motors pregame show. We will step aside, come back with puck drop. It's Game 2 of the Battle at the Rec. State Savings Bank taking on McFarland with M123 FM.
The things that we do as well as any place you could get it done.
Dr. Benjamin Bryant is proud of the surgery performed at Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center and reminds you, if you've put off some procedures because of COVID, chances are the surgery team at Helen Newberry Joy can perform it right here close to home.
We have a very experienced team. I think that our outcomes speak for us in terms of the job that gets done.
The list of procedures available just minutes from home at Helen Newberry Joy is impressive.
Gallbladder surgery is very, very common. We fix hernias. We put ports in. We remove all sorts of other lesions. We do vasectomies here. I don't think the public really knows that.
So if you've been putting off a procedure, it's only a quick phone call away.
I recommend that if they have a primary care doctor, they keep that doctor in the loop. But all they have to do is either call their doctor's office or call my office and ask to be scheduled, and they get scheduled.
Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center. Your health, our passion.
The Timber Products Company, a leader in diversified wood products, is dedicated to their workforce. The knowledge and experience of their employees has enabled them to grow and expand within their industry, and they're looking to hire at their Munising plant. If you're looking for a new career with a dedicated team who values the employee, check out the careers section at timberproducts.com. Timber Products Company is an equal opportunity employer.
Hi, I'm Dr. Brian Stoynoff, and I want to welcome you to the Northern Star Chiropractic in Newberry. As the area's leading chiropractor with nearly 2 decades of experience, I'll get you straightened out and back in the game in no time at all. Nobody has a passion for your care like Northern Star Chiropractic. Come see and feel what we can do for you today. 906-291-2300, Northern Star Chiropractic, downtown.
All right, getting you ready for puck drop here in game 2. This is an 8-team field, but it's bracket style play, not the traditional group round with the Sunday crossovers. The 4 winners from earlier today advance to the semifinals. Those games, the 2 semifinal matchups, will take place here later this evening. And then tomorrow afternoon, they'll have the 3rd place game in the championship. State Savings Bank, because they lost 3-1 earlier, falls to the consolation bracket. That means the best finish they can hope for is a 2-1 record and a 5th place slot. The winner of this game will play at 11:30 Central Time tomorrow. In the 5th and 6th place game, the loser has to come open the building at 8 a.m. Central Time, and they'll go for 7th and 8th place at 8 o'clock. Then they'll play the semifinals, then come back for the 5th and 6th place game, then wrap it up with the championship in this one tomorrow. State Savings Bank gathering around Logan Lusk. They'll be going right to left here in the first period of play. Size-wise, the McFarland Spartans, see them there in the blue and the white. It is 6 skaters on the bench, 5 on the ice, so 11 skaters total with the goaltender. State Savings Bank, 10 skaters, the 1 man in the pipes, Logan Lusk. 15-minute periods with a short overtime and a shootout to follow if necessary. Glad to have you along as we approach Saturday evening in the battle at the Rec. Game 2 for State Savings Bank. They'll open up with Schrader, Brujink, Tiglis, Severns, and Rondo. Puck pushed forward here. Poked away. Good job by Cade. Players were telling parents and coaches earlier that they felt a little bit tired in the first game. That's because Shaw was very quick skating, did a great job handling the puck end to end. They made State Savings Bank chase for a lot of that game. They're also much larger in stature, a bigger, physical, tougher team. And they played the better hockey to win it. Just underway, opening minute gone. No shots either way yet. Here comes Benish. He'll work right side, makes a move to the middle. briefly poked away, and Benish will continue his chase. Want to thank Kevin Bonetta and the team at Newberry Motors for sponsoring our pregame coverage. Thank the rest of our season-long sponsors. See them there at the bottom of your screen. Just underway, State Savings Bank and McFarland. All Wisconsin teams except for Marquette's 14U A team in State Savings Bank here. Always a very good tournament. Beautiful facility here in Marinette. The internet issues seem to be fixed. The Wi-Fi crashed in the building earlier because they had a Christmas craft show next door where they have their indoor tennis and basketball courts, the other half of this building. A lot of the salespeople there were running their computers and registers off the internet. Shot in, save. Irving tried to crash for the rebound. Nice save there. Into the zone. 51 for McFarland. I do have a roster for them now. I'll try to call them out by name. Here's Severance. Dances into the zone. Brought it back out, but they'll let him play on. Holly, hard stop. Had the only goal earlier. It was a first period power play score on a long shot from the blue line. Turned around for McNamara. Backhand for Schrader is broken up. Schrader battling with Brock DeVos. Puck gets released around and pushed out. Levi Virgin on the defense. Him, Severns, and Noble, basically a three-man rotation on the back end. Irving, McNamara, Schrader up on this shift with Severns and Virgin on the defense. Oliver Severns tries to rattle it off the boards. They're ping-ponging it back and forth. Held in the zone. Nice jump by Tiglis. Liv comes in. Can't get open back to the forehand. Virgin reaches up. Holds it in. Levi looking to set it up backhand. Deflected just wide. 11:20 to go here in the first period. McNamara. Great feed. Noble score! Great setup. McNamara to Noble. And we were joking in the lobby before the contest. The group of the parents and myself were hanging out in the lobby waiting for the previous game to end. And we told the kids, hey, if you win this, you get to sleep in a little bit tomorrow. Come back at 11:30, but if you guys lose, we got to play at 8. Joe Noble said, oh, nothing to worry about. We'll take care of business. And he did there in the first. I said Noble might have the game of his life, so he doesn't have to be here at 8 o'clock in the morning. And Joe delivers. Ooh, hard into the boards. Penalty coming as Virgin got taken down. So McNamara sets up Noble. Tiglis gets a secondary assist as well. 1-0. And now we go on a Timber Products Company power play. Back to the point. Slap shot just high by Rondo. Rebound came out in front. Goaltender down on the knees, trying to hold tight. A State Savings Bank is on the Timber Products Company of Munising power play. Timber Products Company of Munising, big supporters of the youth in our community. Wishing all of our hometowns a very Merry Christmas. You can start a new career for Christmas. Timber Products Company of Munising. Check out their website. 50 seconds left in the man advantage. Rondo, shot ice level, no. Schrader, backhand, scores! Cade Schrader on the rebound from Rondo. And what a start for State Savings Bank. a Timber Products Company power play goal for Cade Schrader. And it is 2-0 early in this contest. 5 minutes exactly gone. 10 to play in the first. 2-0. State Savings Bank, who got the first goal earlier, then did not score again. They make sure they keep the pressure on this time. Noble and Schrader with the goals. Rondo to Schrader. Big slap shot blocked. Noble finds the loose puck. Deflected up just shy of Finn Price. Breakout try here, 88. Miles Winky for McFarland dumps it into the zone. Shout out to Coach Phil watching our Facebook feed. He'd be proud of this start indeed. High shot there over the mark. 2-0. Pair of goals here early in the first. Nice move to hold the zone. Rondo makes so many things happen. Backhand, no. McNamara had a try and just couldn't quite sneak it home. Pressure still on with 8:35 to go in the first. Blue line shot, glove save, and held on tight by the goaltender, which I believe is 33, Mackenzie Henrik. Shots on goal, 6-1 here early in this contest. Puck back around for Benish. Now Tiglis will give chase to the far corner. Liv turns it around, centers it, rocket off of Schrader's skates. Cade bodying up, and we got some off the puck activity. McFarland gonna send one to the box. It was behind the play, I didn't see it. Up towards the top of the faceoff circle, but it's 50. Evan Wellentine going to the box. And back on the Timber Products Company power play for State Savings Bank. 1 for 1 so far. That was their goal earlier in the period. Here's Benish. In front, Tiglis, backhand, no. Just missed. Schrader, Tiglis, and Benish with Rondo and Severns on the Timber Products Company power play. Roughing, the call on Wellington, centered in front. There's a lot of skating, not a lot of passing for State Savings Bank in game one. Boy, they have flipped the script here in this one. They'll change up groups here. Irving, Price, Noble, Bruging, Severns will stay. This one wrapped around. Timber Products Company power play has 45 seconds left. Irving, backhand, no man's land. Held in the zone though by Noble. Good job by Joe. Half minute left in the power play, 7:14 in the period. It is 2-0, State Savings Bank. McFarland tries to skate it out of the zone. They do. Broken up at center ice, but they'll gain the zone right along that near wall. Severns takes it away behind. Ollie circles back. Power play has 10 seconds left. Maybe one last push as Virgink gains the zone. He overskates the puck, tried to sweep it in. Power play expires. That leaves them 1 for 2 on the Timber Products Company power play. Shot in front, deflected. McFarland on the breakout. They'll go with Winky. Check that, it's Chuck Meekum. State Savings Bank trying to regroup now that things are even strength. Takeaway here. Rondo has McNamara set up. Schrader trailing. They'll work it back to the point. Ice level shot. Didn't get all of it. It was Benish. That one fired in. Lusk. Only a second shot faced. He's denied them both. Back the other way for McNamara. He'll fire it across. Too far in front of Schrader. Broken up here for Jink. Levi makes a move. Centers in front. Schrader just wide. Rondo pokes at it. Pile up in front. And a goaltender cover up with 5:22 to play here in the period. This one cleared out. Good job by Rondo flying back into the play. Wrap around here. Played it up the boards, held in briefly. Bouncing puck taken by Joe Noble. Noble moves to the middle. Noble across center ice. Blue line. Whistle. Offside's going to be the whistle with 4:58 to play here in the first. That one deflected up and out of play behind the bench. 4:51 to go. First period, 2-0 for State Savings Bank. There's the push there. That one slid in. They did the ice before the game, so the Zamboni break will be after the second period. That'll be the longer break for State Savings Bank. What they do is every 2 periods throughout the day, keep the ice fresh. .405 to go here in a period where State Savings Bank has controlled the pace of play. 25, don't have him on my roster. Maybe it's 22. My eyes could be getting bad. Centered in front, broken up. Poked away by Schrader. Skated up. Rondo working forward. He's double teamed along the boards. Keeps fighting. Lost the puck. It's in behind for Finn Price. Nice hit by Benish. Price turns, fires ice level, just wide of the crease. Slap shot there, saved and broken up. Cade fires back to the middle. Backhand was broken up. McFarland will clear the zone. Battle for it at the blue line, scooped and taken by Isaac Herman. We'll just dump it in for a McFarland change. State Savings Bank. Oh, they give one up. Oh, you can see it coming. The last couple of minutes, they started to chase again. They kind of started coasting. McFarland keeps the pressure on. And they just outworked State Savings Bank for that goal to make it 2-1 late here in the first period. Defensive end turnover, and they flip it right over the top on Lusk. Goal comes with 2:51 to play here in the first. State Savings Bank going to try and regroup here at the end of the period. Just like that, in the blink of an eye, one play changes the whole complexion of the game. Puck one here. Neutral zone face-off, brought in behind. Reviver Jink tries to play it back up to Tiglis. Now Severance. Flips it around. He'll play it himself. Couldn't get it up to Noble. Severance somehow comes out of that with the puck. Here's Ollie Severance making his way, weaving through traffic. Severance. One move too many, and they call the offsides with 1:50 to play here in the first. Face-off is one back there. And another offsides. Ran a whole whopping 6 seconds off the clock. Schrader in to take the draw. Pushes it over to Irving on the sidewall. They'll fire it in. Get after it. Benish, Schrader, Irving, Rondo, and Virgink. Played to the middle and Schrader. Schrader, nice setup over to Benish. Shot, save, rebound up for play. Schrader tangling up for it. Breakout pass stolen. Virgink. Back to Rondo. Rondo's been busy here in the first. Has an assist. As does Tiglis and McNamara on the goals from Schrader and Joe Noble. We're battling right below us. Finn Price over there, Virgink trying here. Into the zone. Short little soft last second flip there. That was Evan Wellentine with 27.4. State Savings Bank trying to survive the period with the lead. Pushed out here by Severance. He from the defense can come up and make plays. He got slowed down there. He'll go to the corner and try to set something up. Back to the point, under the stick of Noble. Go back in his own territory. We'll turn it around. Noble, Severance, off his stick and forward. And that's the end of the period. State Savings Bank does the job in the first. They lead it 2-1 with M123 FM.
Just like our area sports programs, the team at French Trucking knows a thing or two about going the extra mile to get the job done. French Trucking in Newberry has been a longtime supporter of local kids and the community, cheering them on every step of the journey. They know that championship teams need a championship effort, so French Trucking reminds you that when things get tough, just keep on trucking. From our team to yours, French Trucking wishes area athletes a safe and successful season, and best of luck to the area teams taking the ice. French Trucking, Newberry, Michigan.
While the team at Hidden Estates in Manistique continues to provide one-of-a-kind care for your loved ones, they also support the community we call home. Hidden Estates is a proud supporter of youth organizations and activities in our area. Longtime supporter and partner of Manistique Hockey, Hidden Estates wishes all of the teams and players best of luck this season. For more information on Hidden Estates and the services they can offer your loved ones, check out their Facebook page or call 906-341-3003.
The things that we do as well as any place you could get it done.
Dr. Benjamin Bryant is proud of the surgery performed at Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center and reminds you, if you've put off some procedures because of COVID, chances are the surgery team at Helen Newberry Joy can perform it right here close to home.
We have a very experienced team. I think that our outcomes speak for us in terms of the job that gets done.
The list of procedures available just minutes from home at Helen Newberry Joy is impressive.
Gallbladder surgery is very, very common. We fix hernias. We put ports in. We remove all sorts of other lesions. We do vasectomies here. I don't think the public really knows that.
So if you've been putting off a procedure, it's only a quick phone call away.
I recommend that if they have a primary care doctor, they keep that doctor in the loop. But all they have to do is either call their doctor's office or call my office and ask to be scheduled, and they get scheduled.
Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center. Your health, our passion.
Back here inside the Marinette Rec Center, Dan Hardeman, glad to have you along. Second period here at the 2022 Battle for the Rec. Second game for State Savings Bank, trying to pick up their first win of the weekend. They lead it 2-1 after the first period of play. In the green with the white numbers going left to right. Rondo fires a shot wide. Off the back wall, Schrader almost played it perfectly and almost scooped and scored there. Back up the ice here. Tiglis with Rondo. Shot flipped just wide of Lusk. Wrapped around. 2 goals in the first 5 minutes for State Savings Bank. They got up 2-0. A late goal in the period. Number 1 for McFarland has tightened this thing up. This one broken up. Noble will come back. On their heels a little bit are the green and white. The McFarland Youth Spartans giving them some trouble. Nice move by Noble. He had the game's first goal. Joe, hard stop. Fires off a stick. Bounces in wide where Price gives chase. Down to the corner. And then played out. Broken up. That one blocked wide. Back to the point here in Noble. Shot. Wow. Nice job by the goaltender hanging on. This one dumped all the way back down the other way. Tip in front by 99, Isaac Herman for McFarland. Almost scored. This one brought into the zone. Severns broken up. Benish turnaround. Finds it at his skates. Sweeps it towards the goal. Almost got the lucky bounce. 12-5. Shots on goal as we hit 11 minutes to go in the second. McFarland keeps inching out further and further towards the zone with puck possession. Schrader the takeaway. Here's Cade Schrader. Shot, a bullet, deflected. Good save by the goaltender. That's going to be sent all the way down. First icing of the game with 10:27 to go in the second. Look at Logan Lusk there. 4 saves on 5 shots. We'll head back the other way. Offensive end draw. To the corner, worked around. 56 Ian Borseth over there. As part of that chase for McFarland. Bouncing puck. Taken out of the zone by McFarland. 2-on-1. Good job by Tiglis getting back. That one fired in. Wide of Lusk. Comes back out front. Now Noble. 1-on-1. Joe making a move. Right side. Tried the sudden stop. And it's broken up. Held in the zone, but batted back out. Couple of hustle plays from Virgink and Tiglis in this most recent run. Oh, open ice. 2 guys running into each other there. Noble, shot, deflected high by the goaltender, getting a glove on it. Getting a little physical here. And this 14U matchup and a trip is going to come on State Savings Bank. Kevin Wellentine goes down. Just trying to play the puck along the near side boards. Virgink got him, and Levi heads to the box. And we go on a Lady Killers Pest Control penalty kill. Vicky and Ange are the Lady Killers. Creepy, crawly pests are invading your home, cabin, or business. Give them a call. Lady Killers Pest Control. Find them on Facebook or visit LadyKillersPestControl.com. Minute and a half for tripping on Virgink. The penalty kill brought to you by Lady Killers Pest Control. In front, 33 setting up in front. Mackenzie Henricks. I thought that was the goalie. I'm wrong. My eyes are bad. Short-handed shot. Sent it on goal. It's Peyton Sturmer, the goaltender, which is number 1, nowhere even close to a 3. Coming up post-game, Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center will bring the 3 stars of the contest. Got a couple of candidates so far in a 2-1 lead for SSB. A win, and they play for the top spot in the consolation bracket tomorrow. The 5th, 6th place game at 11:30. A loss, and they've got to come back the very first game of the day at 8 a.m. local time here in Marinette. That would be to determine 7th and 8th place. A loss earlier dropped them out of the semifinals and potentially the finals. One team this weekend going to go 3-0. They will be the undisputed champions. Tipped up. Here's a chance. Severns flying in. Too far to the forehand, and he kind of just coasts to the corner. Great looking run, though. Short-handed. The Lady Killers Pest Control penalty kill that a couple of scoring chances. Fired in. Lust brushes it away, and Brujink is out of the box. 7:30 to go, midway through the second. 2-1 State Savings Bank. Neither team has scored here in the second. They'll fire it down into the corner. State Savings Bank tries their breakout. Levi Brujink double team. Keeps on working. Push forward here. Adeline Irving going after it. Gets spun right back around to where it came from. Severns goes long range. He was trying to catch somebody at the bench coming off, and it'll be an offsides with 7 minutes to play. The music man playing songs that are older than the kids on the ice. And I think State Savings Bank going to take a timeout here. They are. No. What's the discussion here? They'll send Logan back. Do not know what's going on. There's 4 on the ice, plus loss. Nobody in the box. I'll assume this is a timeout. Use it to thank our sponsors, Newberry Motors, Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center, French Trucking, Lady Killers Pest Control, Timber Products Company in Munising, Hidden Estates, Northern Star Chiropractic in Newberry, Duluth County Veteran Services Office, Pickleman's Total One Stop in Newberry Subway, and the Newberry News. The 14U Battle at the Rec, presented by Zephyr Fuel of Manistique. Second and final game of the day for State Savings Bank before they get back at it to wrap up the weekend tomorrow. Turnover in the zone. Benish had a shot deflected from behind. It sails wide. Schrader turns and fires. Save made. Benish dives for it. Puck to the corner. In front save. Spinning backhand blocked. Benish a couple of good looks and it's out of the zone with 6:20 to play. And a whistle and an offside. Face off here to the neutral zone. One back by Schrader. Plays it to Rondo. Back up to Cade. You got spun off the puck. Both teams back and forth here at center ice. Schrader broken up again. Now McFarland will make the move. Open ice. Huge hit. Penalty coming on McNamara. The open ice hit there. And Davin McNamara is going to have to go sit. And McFarland going to get a power play and a chance to tie it up. Davin McNamara must be a big fan of Vicky and Ange. That's the third time he's been in the box today. So the McFarland Spartans on the power play. It's a Lady Killers Pest Control penalty kill. And Lost Kings on tight to a shot from the point. '99, Isaac Herman is up with 22, Lucas O'Hearn. And number 10, Kellen Martin, up front on the power play for McFarland. They call McNamara for checking from behind. It was an open ice collision. This one moved up. Virgin tried to break it up into the zone. McFarland was offsides. They let it go. 5:08 to play, 45 seconds on this, the second Lady Killers Pest Control penalty kill of the game. First one was a successful shift for State Savings Bank. They have the shot advantage 14-8, score advantage 2-1. 30 seconds left on the PK. That one played back. Fired in quickly. Lost, save, rebound off the crossbar. Deep breath for State Savings Bank. They dodge a bullet there. 7 seconds left on the PK. McFarland will just move it out. The penalty kill is 2 for 2 for State Savings Bank. Turnover, shot, lost, a save. He's under siege all of a sudden. McFarland has flipped the switch. Once again, story of the day for State Savings Bank. Good first period. Hanging on tight in the second. Earlier today, they were up 1-0 after one. Gave up 1 in the second, 2 in the third. All the scoring in this one in the first. They got up 2-0. Now hanging on tight 2-1. Schrader pokes it through. Oh, an absolute cheap shot. Skated around the goal and just shoulder booms one of our players. It was Finn Price. That should have some extra time on it. After the whistle, skated from the right circle over behind the net on the left side and flattened Finn Price. Timber Products Company power play. One for 2 today. This one, the third try late in the second. It's a roughing minor, minute and a half. First 30 seconds gone on the Timber Products Company of Munising power play. Nobody's skating, everybody kind of coasting. Here's Rondo along the boards to Tiglis. Liv trying to get it out of there. Rondo reaching for it. Severns just tries to clear it out. They got to skate with it. Got the power play. It's pushed up. Rondo with Benish. Into the zone. Tiglis trailing. Rondo. Hard stop. Sweep in front. No. Tiglis pushes it back in. Cover up save. 23 seconds left on the penalty to Miles Winke. Noble to take the offensive end draw here on the power play. One by McFarland. They'll play it along the boards. Now they'll slide it forward out of the zone. Nine seconds left. Benish just shy of the blue line. Rockets off his stick. McFarland will retreat, kill off the penalty, and then try to push forward. Back into the offensive end. Timber Products Company power play goal has expired. Close shot there. McFarland out of the zone here. Minute and a half left in the period. They close that shot advantage. Rebound save, wraparound, block. Good job by Virgink and Schrader. 1:17 to play in the period. That was a nice job by Virgink to get it out of the zone. Skated up. Price brings it in onside. Referee does a nice little hop step over it. Schrader in behind. Broken up, trying to center it. McFarland pushes out. Spinning puck backhanded out of the zone. 48 seconds to play in the period. Skipped over for Schrader. Cade, near side. Into the board, sends it along. Finn Price giving chase. He wanted to center it to McNamara. Davin will come help. Davin in the middle. Sends Cade out front. Turned over and behind the net. Final 30 seconds in the second period. Virgink, big slap shot. Hit a skate and almost ricocheted in. Big save. Rondo will hold the zone. Moves it down. Left in the slot for Price. Finn centered for Cade. He was blanketed. Back. Long range missile from Rondo. Great save by Sturmer, the goaltender, with 5.4 to play here in the second period. Draw one to the corner. Clock never stopped. And finally, 20 seconds of time ran off. They get the clock started, and that is the end of the second period. Two teams will head to the locker room. We'll get a Zamboni break. Join you here for the third period. It is M123 FM.
The Timber Products Company, a leader in diversified wood products, is dedicated to their workforce. The knowledge and experience of their employees has enabled them to grow and expand within their industry, and they're looking to hire at their Munising plant. If you're looking for a new career with a dedicated team who values the employee, check out the careers section at timberproducts.com. Timber Products Company is an equal opportunity employer.
Hi, I'm Dr. Brian Stoynoff, and I want to welcome you to the Northern Star Chiropractic in Newberry. As the area's leading chiropractor with nearly 2 decades of experience, I'll get you straightened out and back in the game in no time at all. Nobody has a passion for your care like Northern Star Chiropractic. Come see and feel what we can do for you today. 906-291-2300, Northern Star Chiropractic, downtown Newberry.
The Lewis County Veteran Services Office proudly advocates for our area veterans. Local Veteran Services Officer Rick Menard is ready to serve you. For all your veteran service needs, including claims, medical information, benefit coverage, and more, contact Rick Menard in the Lewis County Veteran Services Office at 293-4890. the Lewis County Veteran Services Office, proud supporters of our community.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Are bed bugs getting the best of you? Are creepy, crawly insects taking over your home, cabin, or business? Well, have no fear. The Lady Killers are here. Vicki and Ange are the Lady Killers, the local experts in pest control. Along with their one-of-a-kind certified dog inspection service, they offer triple threat protection against your home or business. Find them on Facebook or visit ladykillerspestcontrol.com. Dan Hardenbrook, glad to have you back here at the Marinette Rec Center. Marinette, Wisconsin, 2-1. State Savings Bank over McFarland. Zamboni on the ice. They'll get a fresh surface for the final 15 minutes of play. 2-1. No scoring either way. Both teams 0 for 2 on the power play in that second period. Back in the first, plenty of goals. 2 of them early for State Savings Bank. Joe Noble had the first one as he was set up by Davin McNamara and Olivia Tiglis. Rondo on a shot, rebounded home by Cade Schrader. That made it 2-0, 5 minutes into the game. Since then, McFarland has worked their way back into this thing. They've closed the shot on goal gap, which was nearly double in favor of State Savings Bank in the first period. It's now just a 17-13 shot on goal advantage in this contest. 2-1 the score as they got a goal late in the first period and really kind of controlled the pace of play in the second. We're starting to see some of those things creep up that cost us earlier this afternoon. Hopefully a breather here can recharge the batteries and come out and finish off this final 15 minutes. We step aside. We'll be back here at Marinette with third period action in just a little bit. Right now, we'll bring you This Week in High School Sports from the MHSAA.
9 fall teams end their season holding hardware. We'll recap a busy weekend in the pool, on the court, and in the dome. I'm John Ross, and this is This Week in High School Sports, powered by Michigan Student Aid. The first 2 football champions were crowned on Saturday at the Superior Dome in Marquette with the MHSAA 8-player championships. In Division 1, Martin defeated Merrill 74-24 to capture the trophy. Martin had been runner-up the last 2 seasons and brings home the hardware this year. J.R. Hildebrand ran for 190 yards and 4 touchdowns, while Carter Ribble added 133 yards and 3 touchdowns on the ground. Hildebrand also threw a touchdown to Sam Jager as the Clippers put up nearly 500 yards of total offense. For Merrill, Joel Tack threw for 328 yards and 3 touchdowns as the Vandals ended the year 12-1. In Division 2, guess who? The North Central Jets won their 3rd straight title, beating Mendon 66-26. The win is North Central's 37th straight victory. The Jets returned the game's opening kickoff for a score as Elijah Gorzinski went 85 yards to start things off. Luke Gorzinski threw for 207 yards and 4 scores. Jacob Gorzinski ran for 130 yards and a score. Lane Gorzinski scored a rushing touchdown, and there was probably someone with the last name Gorzinski selling popcorn at halftime. Mendon ends the year 10-3. Jake McCaw scored 3 times and Evan Lukeman once for the Hornets. Complete coverage of both games is available at MHSAA.com. Game balls this week go to the Ann Arbor Pioneer girls swimming and diving team, They won their third straight D1 title and 19th overall. Northville was second. The East Grand Rapids girls swimming and diving team, they were best in the water in Division II. Jenison was second. And to the Bloomfield Hills Marion girls swimming and diving team, they were tops in Division III, with Holland Christian swimming second.
Need money for college? You need My Student Aid. My Student Aid is the go-to resource that helps Michigan families find money to pay for college. Plus, they'll guide you through the financial aid process and answer any questions you have. For grants, scholarships, and more, connect with My Student Aid, helping make college affordable for everyone. Learn more at michigan.gov/MIStudentAid.
Our weekly Be the Referee feature takes a look at the fine art of officiating with the MHSAA's Sam Davis.
There's a change to the instant replay process for the football finals at Ford Field. All potential scoring and turnover plays will continue to be automatically reviewed. But new this year, coaches will be allowed to challenge one play per regulation with some restrictions. First, a team must have a timeout available and call it to initiate a review. Second, there's a limited number of items that can be reviewed. Those include catch or no catch, ball carrier in or out of bounds, forward or backward pass, and a handful of others. If successful, the coach will be given back the timeout and can make one more challenge in regulation. In overtime, coaches can challenge once, no matter how many overtime periods are played, and only if they have a timeout.
Thanks, Sam. Now more than ever, we need officials. If you are interested, go to the MHSAA website now to register. On the volleyball court in Battle Creek, 4 teams earned MHSAA championships at Kellogg Arena. In Division IV, Mount Pleasant Sacred Heart dropped the first 2 sets to Athens, but came roaring back to win the next 3, winning their first finals title in the process. There was another first-time winner in Division III. Pewamo Westphalia defeated Kalamazoo Christian in 4 sets, winning the first 2 sets, dropping the third, and then winning the fourth, 25-17. In Division II, North Branch knocked off Cadillac in straight sets. It's North Branch's 4th volleyball title and first since 2016. And in Division I, Marion beat Northville in 4 sets to cap a tremendous season. Marion finishes 49-1, losing only once in the regular season, and that was to the runner-ups from Northville. For stories, stats, and more from the volleyball finals, please check out MHSAA.com. You've been listening to This Week in High School Sports, powered by Michigan Student Aid, a production of the MHSAA Network. This is our last edition of This Week in High School Sports for this calendar year. Thanks for joining us. I'm John Ross, and we'll see you in 2023.
Just like our area sports programs, the team at French Trucking knows a thing or two about going the extra mile to get the job done. French Trucking in Newberry has been a longtime supporter of local kids and the community, cheering them on every step of the journey. They know that championship teams need a championship effort, so French Trucking reminds you that when things get tough, just keep on trucking. From our team to yours, French Trucking wishes area athletes a safe and successful season, and best of luck to the area teams taking the ice. French Trucking, Newberry, Michigan.
While the team at Hidden Estates in Manistique continues to provide one-of-a-kind care for your loved ones, they also support the community we call home. Hidden Estates is a proud supporter of youth organizations and activities in our area. Longtime supporter and partner of Manistique Hockey, Hidden Estates wishes all of the teams and players best of luck this season. For more information on Hidden Estates and the services they can offer your loved ones, check out their Facebook page or call 906-341-3003.
The things that we do as well as any place you could get it done.
Dr. Benjamin Bryant is proud of the surgery performed at Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center and reminds you, if you've put off some procedures because of COVID, chances are the surgery team at Helen Newberry Joy can perform it right here close to home.
We have a very experienced team. I think that our outcomes speak for us in terms of the job that gets done.
The list of procedures available just minutes from home at Helen Newberry Joy is impressive.
Gallbladder surgery is very, very common. We fix hernias. We put ports in. We remove all sorts of other lesions. We do vasectomies here. I don't think the public really knows that.
So if you've been putting off a procedure, it's only a quick phone call away.
I recommend that if they have a primary care doctor, they keep that doctor in the loop. But all they have to do is either call their doctor's office or call my office and ask to be scheduled, and they get scheduled.
Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center. Your health, our passion.
I don't know why you're so sad. You've got a roof over your head.
You gotta stop with that depression stuff. That's what white people think. You alright?
It just feels like it's coming from everywhere.
Do you want to talk about it?
You can talk to me if you're feeling sad.
Whenever you need to talk, I'm here, okay?
All right, back inside the Marinette Rec Center, ready for the third period. State Savings Bank on top of McFarland by a score of 2-1. They will be working right to left. See what kind of adjustments both sides made as we get ready for this third period of play. Your coverage this weekend of the Battle to Rec presented by Zephyr Fuel. Here we go. Schrader takes the opening draw. He's out with Noble. And Rondo up front. Severance and Brzezinski on the defense. Here comes Rondo. Brings it right in, taken away. Brzezinski with it. Chips it forward, blocked. Played back out. A lot of versatility with this group of five. They can all play up. They can all drop back. You can cycle them around. Maybe what Coach Irving and Coach Schrader are looking for early. Big blast. Goes wide. Opening 30 seconds gone. Brzezinski hits a stick and a skate. Now McFarland with it. Good pressure keeps the puck in. Sticked away there as Brzezinski sent it in. McFarland trying to clear it out. Severance will hold it though. Makes a guy move. And taken away. Back out of the zone. And now pushed all the way back into the zone. A couple of fresh bodies come for State Savings Bank. Clinging to a 2-1 lead. Rondo takes it away. 13:35 to go. State Savings Bank hasn't scored since the opening 5 minutes of the contest. Price shot blocked. Came out. It stops on a puddle. You know it's warm in here. It's pooling up along the boards. The near side boards, you can see the glare. Those are areas where water's actually puddling up. Nice move there. Puck caught one of those spots, stuck again. The ice not in great shape. At least that strip. Now back in front. Rondo tried to go around. That one rocketed back out. It's this near side strip to the edge of those logos there. Neither team can keep possession of the puck because they're skating through it. But the puck just stopping. That one rocketed around. Ping pong. Tiglis with it. We get a whistle. Do not know what for. It's going to be an offsides, I'm assuming. Looks like face-off circle to face-off circle. on his near side boards. Gonna have to stay out of there. Severns loses one. Here's Schrader in front of the bench. Now Tiglis will come after it. Olivia Tiglis makes her way through. Moves it up the sidewall. Now McNamara. Davin comes across. Puck broken up and never came out, but they'll say offsides. Have to see the replay on that one. 11:51 to go in this contest. Out of the championship running is State Savings Bank, but they can get to 1-1 on the weekend. Keep building confidence and momentum. Tiglis gets steamrolled by 11. Chuck Meekum, who's just not a very strong skater. He's been falling into everybody. Another puck just stuck in the puddle down there. Man, oh man, bring the Zamboni back out. Throw some salt down, something, I don't know. Down in the corner. Puck played up the wall where it stops, taken. Nice moves. Initially there before being turned back over by 95, Corbin Dotsauer for McFarland. Puck chipped forward. McNamara will gain the zone. Davin backhand sliding save. A beauty there by Peyton Sterner for McFarland. 10:55 to go, third period. This will be a hard-fought win if they can hang on for State Savings Bank. Face-off stays right in the circle. Neither team really getting a handle on it. It'll come along near side boards where Virgink will sacrifice the body to hold the zone. And then Benish work it out of trouble. Levi left side circle. Shot to the near post, saved. Both goaltenders been good. Noble, top side. Airmails it just high. Puck kicked along. McFarland will send Welton in after it. Now trying to clear it out. Slap shot, Brugink just turned and fired. It was well off the mark. 2-on-none break. Oh, they got caught on the change. Big save by Lusk. Bats it down with the stick. McFarland holds his own. Bouncing puck. Caught everybody in the way. McNamara turns it around. Davin missed on it and sends it to no man's land. .940. Schrader tries to make a play. Can't do it. Price jumps a pass at center ice. Loses it at the blue line. Now they fight in front of the McFarland bench. Comes out, but Schrader takes it. Cave right back to work. Quick shot fired wide. 9:15 to play, third period. Oh, they had a chance for a 3-on-2, but they pull a man back for the change. It's broken up. Nice play here. Great job. Rondo off to the races. Gets it chopped at from behind. Strong defensive play by 95 Corbin Dotsauer. Rondo trying to come back up with it. Now it's dumped into the zone. Virgink. Severns. Turnover. And tell you what, 95, that Doutshauser is the smallest kid on the ice. He is like an Energizer bunny. That one fired in from the blue line wide. They set up behind Lusk. Center attempt broken up. Severns. Backhand. Too far for Tiglis. High pass, flip side to side. Tiglis keeping the pressure on. Played up to center ice and Noble. Noble. McNamara caught flat-footed with Tiglis coming the wrong direction. Here's Noble. Noble, first goal of the game. Sets and fires, blocked up into the netting. .7:26 to play, just past the midway point. In this third period, Noble will take the draw for State Savings Bank. That one sent back around. McFarland out of the zone. 22, O'Hearn moves it out. Whistle at center ice. Ice stick maybe, gonna move it into the zone. Kevin Schrader's asking. This will be to the right of Logan Lusk. Defensive end draw, big one here. McFarland sends an ice level shot in. Big save by Lusk. Cleared out of the zone. All the way down. McFarland will just brush it aside and play it out. And now a whistle back the other way. The player goes down for McFarland in front of the bench. Shaken up is Evan Wellentine. I missed what happened messing with the computer. 6:37 to go. Penalty coming here. Noble is headed to the box. He'll spend some time, good old-fashioned quality time with Dad. Wellentine going to pull himself up. It will be a Lady Killers Pest Control penalty kill for State Savings Bank. And boy, is it a big one. 6:37 to play, up 2-1. McFarland a great chance to tie it up here. Benish tried to jump the draw. Overskated it as it comes to the corner. Slap shot deflected. Hit a stick. Never got through. Breakout try. Taken. Cleared out. Luke Benish will give chase. Benish into the zone. Nice play by Severns. Pick the pocket. Noble gets the penalty. They did not announce what it was for. There's a player down and a player hurt for State Savings Bank. Slow to get up and now crawling is Oliver Severns as Kevin Schrader will come out. He will gingerly make his way over. Meet coach halfway. So already without Noble. Severns shaken up. Noble in the box. That's going to limit the defensive pairings. Going to have to be Virgink Rondo. One back. Virgink circles it around. Bad news is we're shorthanded. Good news, that's been some of our best hockey tonight. And behind, McFarland. We'll move it back out. Virgink trying to take it away. Dumped in behind. Chuck Meekum will head in. Centers it in front, broken up. Good job in front of the net by State Savings Bank. They'll go up the ice. Luke Benish gains the offensive end and then just tosses it around the corner. 10 seconds left in the penalty kill. That one took a funny hop, just missed the net. Even strength. As State Savings Bank kills off the penalty kill. And now another whistle. And Tiglis is going to go for the hook. Back to back penalty kills now. They were even strength for less than 10 seconds. This is how the varsity got caught in Jackson last weekend. Late game penalties. All penalties crucial, but late game penalties can really be a detriment. This one down in the corner. Battle for the loose puck. 55 seconds left on the Lady Killers Pest Control penalty kill. Zone is gained. Shot. Big save, Lusk on Dotzhauser. Another chance here. Ice level shot in long range. Swept aside by Lusk. 35 seconds to go in the PK. 4:04 to go. McFarland in behind Lusk. They're trying to skate around and create space. They send it the wrong way. That'll do State Savings Bank a favor. Under 4 to play in the contest. Lady Killers Pest Control penalty kill with State Savings Bank on top 2-1. Played back out. Here comes Noble. Stops. Shot. Glove save. Back to even strength again. We'll see how long we can stay out of the box this time. Big thanks to Lady Killers Pest Control for sponsoring our penalty kills all season long. 3:30 to play. 2-1, State Savings Bank. Trying to get to 1-1 on the weekend. That would put them in the 5th place game tomorrow. Short side shot for Schrader, no good. He's pinned along the boards. Taken down as Irving comes in. If the wheels were to somehow fall off the buggy here late in this one, it would be an 8 a.m. start time tomorrow here locally in Marinette. Icing there with 3:03 to play. Paul Irving's going to take a timeout. We'll take one as well. Sub 123 FM, your home for local youth hockey.
I surrender.
All right, pal.
Hey, Dad. Do we have a gun?
What's that?
We have a gun.
Why do you ask that, kiddo?
Can I play with it?
No, absolutely not. It's not a toy. You know that. Anyway, I need it to protect you, your sister, and Mom.
But what about the 8 kids who get shot every day by mistake?
Where'd you hear that?
Where do you keep it?
It's hidden.
I bet it's on the top shelf of the closet, under your sweatshirts. Is it loaded? Remember when I found my Christmas gift? You always told me to be curious.
No, that's not what I meant.
And when it's just me and Mom, I could use the gun to protect her.
No, Justin, I promise. I'm always here for you.
But Dad, you're not always here.
Sunshine through today with seasonal temperatures. We should reach our normal high of about 82 degrees by this afternoon. Clear skies tonight with a low near 70.
So after killing off back-to-back penalties, State Savings Bank takes a timeout. 3:03 to play here in the third. They're on top 2-1. Catch their breath and regroup. Schrader into the circle. Wins it back, but misses Rondo. Out of the zone as McFarland gives chase. Should be an offsides, and it is, with 2:55 to go here in this one. This one pushed around. Here the Spartan fans below us trying to get their team to hustle. Under 2.5 to play. Levi Bergink out of the zone. Moves it to Price. Great centering pass. Addie Irving just wide. And flipped up out of play almost intentionally by the Spartans. 2:02 to go. Bergink dumps it in here. McNamara to the far corner. Pulls up short. That one took a funny bounce off the back wall. McFarland out of the zone. Poked away. Offsides by a mile. And Dotzhauser is not happy his teammates couldn't get back on. He's been a spark plug for them here in the third. We just keep inching seconds and seconds closer to the end. 1:39 to play. This one worked out. Spun in. Oh, Benish takes a big hit. In front, score! The dagger for Davin McNamara. Dagger City for old Davy boy, 3-1. State Savings Bank with 1:27 to play. Benish took the big hit, loose puck, got it over to McNamara. He buries it. Goaltender not happy. 3-1, which was the deficit earlier when they fell. This one backhanded in front. All the way in here and behind. Luke Benish with the assist. Officially, 3 different goal scorers, 4 different players on assists. Oh, a trip up here. And we're going to end the game on the power play. As Rondo was flying in, he got tripped up. And one more time for the team at Timber Products Company. The Timber Products Company in Munising. Power play for State Savings Bank. Back to the point. Bergink, slapper, got the post. Dead on the iron. Almost moved it. He did, actually. Down into the final 30 seconds. Goalie is pulled. That'll make it even strength. It's still technically a power play with an empty netter. 5-on-5. Goalie pulled for McFarland. Rondo moves around. Woke the backhand. He's going to get out to the blue line. And that'll do it. Game over for State Savings Bank. They win this one by a final score of 3-1. Helen Newberry Joy Hospital Healthcare Center bringing you the post-game 3 stars of the contest. 22-14, the shot advantage. 2 in the first, 1 late in the third. The goal scorer is going to be our 3 stars. Number 3 star going to be Joe Noble. Joe loses the top star because of his late penalty. Other goal scorer in the third period, the number 2 star, Davin McNamara. And our third and final post-game award, the top star of the game. He had one of the early ones for State Savings Bank. Cade Schrader puts them on top. So, State Savings Bank 1-1 on this Saturday. It's bracket-style pool. They are out of the running for the championship, but they will get one more game tomorrow. They'll play in the consolation bracket finals for 5th place. That'll be an 11:30 start time here from the Rec in Marinette. 12:30 Eastern, 11:30 Central. It is M123 FM.